We often get asked whether there's a benefit to deleting outdated content from your website, and the idea is often connected to Google's concept of crawl budget, limited resource available for crawling the websites, of the web. And the idea being that if your website is too large and it's made large by outdated content, then there won't be enough budget in Google's crawl budget to crawl your new content or to rank you favorably. Well, while crawl budget in Google terms is a real thing, it's not going to affect the vast majority of you. Google themselves say that running out of crawl budget, limitations within crawl budget, is only relevant to websites that are very, very large or changing very, very rapidly. By very large, we mean 1 million plus pages, unique URLs, so really, very big. And by changing rapidly, they specify sites that are around 10,000 pages that change daily. So for the vast majority of us, our websites are nowhere near these thresholds where running out of crawl budget is a real risk. Furthermore, Google and other commentators on the subject make it clear that it's actually sometimes a bigger challenge to meet the expectations that Google has of us for crawling our website. Rather than running out of budget, it's using the budget that's available is a bigger challenge. So there's not going to be a crawl budget benefit realized by deleting old content on the vast majority of sites. Therefore, when there's limited time, limited resource, limited budget available for performing activity within your marketing strategy, I would always rather it were spent on things that can move you closer to your results, closer to your goals. Because if they're not moving you closer to your goals, then by definition they're moving you away. Removing outdated content from your website isn't going to increase Google's ability to crawl it, isn't going to make your other content rank better, isn't going to improve your traffic and search engine positions, and therefore it isn't something to use limited budget and resources on in most cases. Far better, in my opinion, to spend your time, your energy and your resource either creating new content to go after as yet unrealized search opportunities, or if there is outdated content on your website, identifying the content that has potential to perform and updating it to match current thinking, your current opinion, current search trends, and make more use of it. Whereas deleting it will simply, remove it from your dashboard, remove it from the clutter that you perceive that you have in your CMS, but it's not going to have any positive impact on your marketing results and therefore isn't a beneficial thing to do. The thing that can have a negative impact on your search results far more than having some outdated or older content present is poor or non-existent internal linking around the correct keywords that you want to be found for. So when creating new content, when reviewing and updating old content, getting the internal linking structure right around your target topics, around your commercial keywords, is going to be far more impactful than, for example, deleting one old blog post that no longer reflects current thinking.